We're back at my favorite kitchen. This is the kitchen I kind of grew up in. This is my home. When I cook, I love to cook here. And you're going to think this is crazy, but this is what happened. I was doing a wine training class, symposium on Italian wines from Sicily. And after I was finished speaking, I was talking about food and pasta con sarde and zeppole di San Giuseppe and all things of that. Lady pulled me aside. She said, "Can you help me? I'm having friends over, and I don't know how to make bruschetta." And I said, "You don't know how to make bruschetta?" I said, "Are you crazy? It's got 4 ingredients, 5 ingredients. I mean, as long as you have ripe, fresh stuff, how could you not know how to make? Can you sit down and tell me?" So I sat down. I poured a little red wine. I sat down next to her, and I helped her and her friend. So this is kind of a shout out to them. I'm going to show you exactly how to make it, and I'm going to show you what I would do with it, because I was inspired by their thoughts, and I said, maybe people really don't know how to make this. I have some really ripe Roma or plum tomatoes. They are super important to be ripe. If you start with junky, green, grainy tomatoes, you're going to have junky end product. Look at my red onions. Look at these. They're beautiful, ripe red onions. Make sure they're fresh. Make sure they're not rotten. Make sure they look and smell good before you start. I have beautiful basil. Here it is. Fresh basil. I chopped it up. Aromatic, delicious basil, the perfect herb. Then I have these red onions chopped up. I chopped up those red onions. And then look at how I chopped these tomatoes up. Okay? Nice little squares. Got them ready. Look at how red they are throughout. Make sure the tomatoes are red. If you're going to make this and you have to buy tomatoes, buy them 3 or 4 or 5 days in advance. Keep them in a brown bag on your counter. Don't put them in the refrigerator. Don't put them in the refrigerator. Leave them on the counter, let them ripen up, and then we're ready to go. So what would I do here? I take the tomatoes, whatever you're going to use, okay? So about that many, okay? I really don't give recipes based on quantities. You have to look at it. You have to decide by yourself. I cook by taste, okay? Red onion chop, look, right here, okay? Fresh basil, bingo, right in there, okay? Looking really good. Now some people might put a little garlic. I don't usually, but I might put a little today because I'm feeling in a garlic kind of mood. Black pepper on top. I would grate it fresh. Again, to taste. Sea salt on top to taste. And then olive oil. I'm using Ranieri olive oil. I love this olive oil. It's great for salads. Don't be shy with the olive oil. And then I'm going to mix it up. Look at this. It looks fresh, right? It looks inviting. All in all, 5 minutes. 5 minutes from recipe to ready to go. Now, what do you do with bruschetta? Typically, people put it on toasted bread, a Tuscan or Italian bread. You can serve it with mozzarella. You can serve it over a piece of fish. Best of all, you can toss it with pasta. It doesn't have to be hot. We're coming into the summertime. Fresh, exciting meal. Grate a little Reggiano on it. Boom, you're ready. The only other thing I would suggest is get a nice bottle of white wine, because this kind of dish calls for it. I did a bio the other day, and I was juggling some tomatoes because I just went to the circus with my kids. I thought maybe the Ringling Brothers would pick me up since CBS, NBC, and ABC canned me. And if you want to go see that video, link in the description and you'll be all set. Okay, so we have this bruschetta right here. Now the key to this is you can let it stay for a day, okay? Cover it with saran wrap, put it in the thing. It gets better when it sits a little bit. I'm going to show you how to use it 4 different ways real quick here. Rachel Ray takes 30 minutes. Lagasse, bing, bang, boom. All these noises. I'm just going to show you how it's done. Simple and sweet. The Vic way. Here we go. Okay. I toasted some ciabatta bread. Take a scoop on the ciabatta bread, like so. Drizzle a little olive oil on top. Finish it with a little piece of basil. You're ready to go. Beautiful appetizer. You can eat it as lunch. You can start it as a salad. Here I go. I had fresh mozzarella in the water right here. I cut 3 slices of it, right? Tomato and mozzarella, right? Here we go. Same thing on top. I kick this back in. Look at how beautiful that looks. I take a little of this basil on top like such. Bingo. Maybe I'll hit this with a little olive oil around the end. I love olive oil. A little black pepper to finish it. There. So far you got bruschetta. You got it with tomatoes and mozzarella. See? Okay. Now, this is East Coast halibut. I pan-seared it with a little salt and pepper. Nice and crispy on the top. What would I do? I took a little fresh arugula right here. I'm going to lift up that fish, lay the fresh arugula right on top of it like this. Look at this. You're not going to believe it. Right on top. Halibut with the little tomato bruschetta, fresh arugula. Come on. Mom's Day's coming up. Cook this for Mom. She'll be happy. That's nice stuff right there. My last one. Summertime's coming. Look, I cooked off some rigatoni. I'm going to take a couple scoops of this right in the middle. I'm going to toss it around like this. The pasta can be warm. It can be cold. Either way. On the top, grate some cheese on that. You're ready to go. So what did we do? We started with bruschetta. We have the beautiful pasta with the bruschetta. Summertime treat. Eat that outside, inside, wherever you go. People are going to love it. They're going to kiss you. Here we go. Tomato and mozzarella, my version with the bruschetta. East Coast halibut, pan sauteed over baby arugula with the bruschetta. Or the typical over ciabatta. Okay? That was quick and easy. If you like the recipe, you want to talk more, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to our website. We have a blog. You'll love this stuff. I'd love to see your recipe. Send it in. Visit us soon. If you want to see one of my recipes being made, no problem. Contact us and we'll do it for you. Thanks for watching. See you real soon.